Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramilitan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shiguro Shiyuta Padakamalam Shigurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakkanvitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaura Krishe Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupada Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Hema Vadibhya Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Shri Chaitanya Chandraya Namaha Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Hare Krishna, Rupa Sanatana Prabhu. I'm very happy to see you again. Now you are in Kolkata?
Yeah, I came from Calcutta to Jamshedpur, which was my hometown.
Okay.
Calcutta program.
So very hot here. It's very hot here. In my place is not so hot. It is little bit cold. Comparing to India. So today we have nice opportunity to continue our listening of Srimad Bhagavad Gita from Srila Prabhupada, and with the purport of our acharyas and gurus. So we just offer our prayers to our Gurudev, to Srila Prabhupada, to our Guru Varga, to Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Shri Radha and Krishna, so that today our class will be successful and we can get so much transformation in our heart we can develop by that class. So And today we will read Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, text number 4. This is Duryodhana. He is saying, Atra Sura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi. Yeah. Yuddhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharataha.
Drupadacha Maharata.
Atra, here. Shura, heroes. Mahaishu Asaha, mighty bowmen. Yeah. Bhima Arjuna, to Bhima and Arjuna. Sama, equal. Yudhi, in the fight. Yudhana, Virata, Cha, also. Drupada, Cha, also. Maharatha, great fighter. Here, in this army, are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. Great fighters like Yudhana, Virata and Drupada. The purport. Even though Drishtadyumna was not a very important obstacle in the face of Dronacharya's very great power in the military art, there were many others who were causes of fear. They are mentioned by Duryodhana as great stumbling blocks on the path of victory, because each and every one of them was as formidable as Bhima and Arjuna. He knew the strength of Bhima and Arjuna, and thus he compared the others with them. So last time we started listening about that about duplicity of Duryodhana, and his idea is to comparing and calculating everything. So when the spiritual master gives an order, the disciple, even before he gives an order, the disciple is calculating so much what kind of profit I can get, and if there will be no profit for me, so what is the use of that? So we can see like that, and this is, and we also discussed about like what is the meaning of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. That's like Arjuna, he lost the basement, and also there is no basement for Duryodhana, but he cannot accept it. So finally, this chapter actually has the meaning like Arjuna Vishada Yoga, like the connection in despair, connection with Bhagavan in despair. And also, like we can say, we can read next sloka to understand this. This is a group of texts. Drishtaketuscha kitana kashirajyascha viryavan purujit kunti bojascha saibhyascha narapungavaha. There are also great, heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraja, Purujit, Kuntiboja, and Shaibya. They are like bulls among the humans. Narapungava means bulls demanding human. That is like one type of glorification. Yudamanyuscha vikranta uttamaujascha viryavan saubhadro draupadeyascha sarveva maharatha. There are the mighty Yudamanyu, the very powerful Uttamauja, the son of Subhadra and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. And it is wonderful thing is that sometimes we are not interested to listen so many names. We're thinking, what is the meaning of that? Where is the information about Bhakti? But all these names are connected to Bhagavan. It's very dear to Krishna also. So, and everybody, they got mercy from Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Just by being present in Kurukshetra battle. So just we can think about how mercy is powerful. So, asmakam tu vishishtaye tanniboda dvijottama nayaka mama sainyasya samgyartam tan bravimite. But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are specially qualified to lead my military force. So this is actually this Yuyudhana Viratascha Drupada. This Yuyudhana means Satyaki, and Drishtaketu Chikitana Kashiraja were all Viryavan, that means courageous. Purujit, Kuntiboja and Shabya were all the best among men, as I already said. Bull, Pungava, bull, Punga among Nara, among people. Yudamanyu was Vikranta, means valiant, and Uttamauja was brave, Viryavan. Saubhadra refers to Abhimanyu. Draupadi refers to the 5 sons of Draupadi, born from each of the Pandavas. That's Prativindya, Shrutasena, Shrutakirti, Shatanika, Shrutakarma. And Cha also. So, Draupadiya's Cha. Cha also means, and also Gatotkacha. So, sons of like other sons like Gatotkacha. The 5 Pandavas were so famous, they are not even mentioned. So no need to mention, because 5 Pandavas are so famous. So 17 men mentioned here, and others on other side not mentioned, were all Maharata. The description of Maharata also indicates one thing is that the presence of other fighters like Atiratas. So there's different qualities. Maharata, he can fight along with 10,000 archers, who is expert in both weapons and scripture, in Shastra and weapon. Atirata is one who fights with unlimited troops, and Rathi is one who fights with one opponent. So this is a big, like we can say, manifestation, great manifestation of Bhagavan's power. So this is the meaning, that how to overcome fear. Yeah, we can depend on Bhagavan, or we depend on his energy, his Shakti, but not depending on him. That is Duryodhana's position. You want to steal Bhagavan's property. And then he said, Asmakam tu vishishtaye tannibodhi dvijottama. And second. And whatever he is telling now, Duryodhana is telling to his guru, Dronacharya. He is telling, and Guru is silent. Guru is Antaryami. He knows that Antara means our heart. What is in your heart? So if you don't know what is our Swarupa, we say we are the same. Me and Guru are the same, just we different position. He got position of Guru because he's old, but he cannot, without me he cannot do anything. So everyone same. And but another thing is that really we have the same, like we can say, spiritual nature, because he is serving to Krishna, I am serving to Krishna. But still, bhakti and abhakti cannot be equal. Who is having bhakti, who is not having bhakti. Truth and untruth cannot be equal. Devotion and non-devotion cannot be equal. This Srivas Maharaj said to us. Like difference between one and other, only like Srivas Maharaj said once, I heard this, he said, only Guru can compare. Only Guru can like appreciate and can give like his own mark, like, oh, this is good or this is bad. Sometimes we saying, oh, you're so nice kirtani, you're so nice singer, you do, or like that. Actually, this is Guru can do it, because he can see the difference, he can differentiate, like he can discriminate. And because he can understand the difference, Krishna can understand, because his vision is clear. So therefore everyone is saying everyone is equal nowadays. Like women equal right, men and women, and everything equal. There is, and also we say there is no difference between me and Gurudev, equal. And that is the situation now, because yeah, we're really equal, like we all citizens. Everybody wants to enjoy in this material world, everybody is equal. But those who are not able to understand that need of seva, those who are not able to understand the need of seva to Bhagavan Krishna, those who don't know how the auspiciousness will come, like they're having desire for name, fame, prestige, labha, puja, pratishtha. For them, no difference between pure and impure. Like we also say, yes, we all spiritually equal, but that is different. So you will not be able to understand what is the difference between pure and impure. So somebody is pure, somebody is impure. So you cannot. So that was situation also of Duryodhana. A pure devotee, how he will see Guru Pada Padma? A pure devotee will see the Guru's lotus feet, like that is the only shelter. There is no other shelter for me. He will see me and him, no difference. I am eating and he is eating. I am passing stool, he is passing stool, no difference. So why are people so much worshipping to him? Yeah, Srivas Maharaj told to us like that. So he will see Guru Pada Padma as an ordinary man. He will see that my Gurudev is very dear to Krishna. Yeah? No one is that dear to Krishna like my Gurudev. Yeah, that is correct. Krishna prestaya bhutale, we say like that. So devotee will see Krishna within Gurudeva. How Krishna is present within my Guru. How my Gurudev is not different from Krishna in this universe. If someone is very dear devotee of Krishna, he is my Gurudev. Gurudev is just like me, yeah? Because I am Krishna Bhakta, therefore Gurudev is just like me. I am very dear to Krishna, Gurudev is very dear to Krishna. If someone's inner heart is very pure, how he will see his Gurudeva? So this is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, and this is a connection in despair. You see, Duryodhana also, he is suffering from fear. So, but he lose this sambandha, lose this connection. So what is the meaning? Why difficult situation is coming to us? Why we cannot overcome this obstacle? The reason is that we have no spiritual eyes, no spiritual vision. So in that situation, when there is no spiritual vision, we see everything equal. So why Bhagavan is doing everything like that? Why I'm suffering? Then Bhagavan is creating so many troubles for me. Yeah? Sometimes people, they blame God. They say, why God is done it for me? Yeah? But actually, because there is no spiritual vision, therefore we are suffering. And therefore we are saying, Gurudev is just like me. Because from ordinary material vision, we can see like that only. We cannot see inner, what is inside the heart. But the real devotee, he will think, due to Gurudeva's mercy, I have become Krishna Das. Before seeing Guru Pada Padma, Guru's lotus feet, I didn't know that I am Krishna Das. So maybe I was, by lips I was saying that. Oh yes, I am the servant of Krishna, yes. I Krishna Das, my name Srivas Pandit Das, like that. Everybody glorify. But actually, only when I got this touch of the lotus feet of my Gurudev, I got this feeling that I am Krishna Das. And no one is similar to my Gurudev. That is Guru Dasa Abhiman. So like Duryodhana is having pride, and due to his pride, he is speaking like that in arrogant way. Arrogantly he is speaking towards his Guru Jana, like Dronacharya, Bhishma Deva. What to speak about Krishna? And he is speaking like that because of Abhiman, and this Abhiman is false Abhiman. But if you have Guru Dasa Abhiman, you also have pride. So the real servant, real devotee, he also is having pride. I am Guru's Dasa. This type of pride will continue. I cannot give up this pride. Because for me, my Gurudeva is a great personality. Because I learned from him. I learned from him to become a servitor of Krishna. So how can I forget Gurudev? So this is the pride of devotee. So like Duryodhana is having pride, and the sincere devotee also is having pride. But this pride is different. So who cannot see the lotus feet of Gurudev? So we can see like that. Due to lack of spiritual vision, lacking of spiritual vision, we cannot see we cannot see, and we are suffering. We are having crisis, and also we can develop arrogance and false pride. But if we develop spiritual vision, so what do we have? We have spiritual eyes and spiritual pride. And by that pride we become strong in our devotional service. So whatever is happening, it doesn't matter for me, because I'm always engaged in the service to my Gurudev. What others saying, I don't matter. Like Sripad Chanchan Maharaj spoke to us that I got this lesson from my Gurudev that like my skin became so thick, so strong, so that not any needle cannot pierce it. Nothing can pierce it, cannot penetrate. Yeah. And I'm just learning from that. I'm just learning because I cannot say that I'm so strong. I'm also very sensitive, and many things was happening, and I'm just was tolerating and could not tolerate. And even, especially when Gurudev Sripad Chanchan Maharaj, he left this world, it's very, very difficult for me. I was not ready. But actually, now slowly, I understand this. That was big lesson for me also. Because if we see Gurudev as an ordinary person, then what will be the result? Then we will go to hellish planet. So when Gurudev leaves this planet and we are suffering, if we cannot understand that Gurudev is not ordinary person, he cannot live actually. So we will suffer like in the hellish planet. But Gurudev is not Laghu, he is Guru, he is heavy, he is not light one. And we are trying to see him as Ishvara. But how to do it? We should become Laghu, light one. If you cannot become Laghu, you cannot see Guru. So in this case, Duryodhana becomes Guru. And he makes others Laghu, because other depends on him. So, why Guru is not Laghu Vastu? Why he is not Laghu? Because he is Bhagavan's own man. He cannot become just light one, he is heavy. So how he can become Laghu? He is great personality, he is Mahajana. He is very dear to Krishna. So how can we see he is just like us? How we can say he is equal with us? Prema bhakti ja hoite, abhidya vinasha jate, vedegai jahara charite. He is singing like that. From whom we are getting prema bhakti chakshu, prema bhakti, by whose mercy all the ignorance, all avidya is going away, being destroyed. All the Vedas, all the scriptures are glorifying him. So he is Guru Pada Padma. Then Sripad Chanchan Maharaj, when he was giving this class, he very strongly said, did we surrender unto his lotus feet? Somebody will say, yes. Yes, I have surrendered unto the lotus feet of Gurudev. But my Gurudev said, Gurudev, Kripa Karantu. This is an Oriya. Gurudev, please give me mercy. Catching, holding the feet of Guru. The next moment, catching the Shikha of Guru. Now, catching the lotus feet of Guru, next moment catching Guru's Shikha. So then he said to us, can you say we have surrendered to Guru? Did we is it Sharanagati? Sharanagati means surrender. So what we need? One will surrender. So how one will surrender? And he said, with a simple heart. And this is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. The simple heart should be. One will surrender to Gurudev with a simple heart. So why it is not becoming possible to surrender to Guru? It is stated everywhere in the Shastra, in Gita, in Bhagavatam, but it is not happening. He said to us like that. So we are listening every day, but still we are not able to surrender to Gurudev. So what is the reason? The reason, he is not ordinary man. So why will surrender to him? Like, oh, my Gurudev is not giving association to me. He is very busy, so I'm suffering. But he is not ordinary man. He can give association every moment, every second. How can he help me? He is very busy. He has so many disciples. That means we are lamenting. That is connection in despair. In this case, we can be connected with Bhagavan in despair. We can understand, oh, I need your mercy, Gurudev. Please show a mercy on me. Shri Maharaj was joking like that. Once he said, I was lamenting when I became temple president in Bhubaneswar because I wanted long sword, big weapon. So finally Gurudeva gave me a small knife, not a long sword. But I was always thinking, so that means why Gurudev is not providing me a long sword so that I can chop off heads of everyone? So that means because nobody is cooperating, nobody is supporting. Then Gurudev said, okay, I give you a long sword. Take it, whatever you like. And he said, by holding that sword, I came from Bhubaneswar to Gadagiri and remained the temple president and became Guru. He said, after coming here, I have kept that sword. No use at all. Why I was asking for sword? He said to us, very humbly, he was saying that he was thinking, he said, Gurudev gave me small knife. How can I take care of Bhubaneswar temple? Just I became president, but nobody is cooperating, nobody is listening. So when I left Bhubaneswar, came to Gadagiri, now Gurudev gave me big sword, but I could not use it. Because in Gadagiri everything depends on Gopal. He said, I realized that. Like Gadagiri is like Vidyanagar. Everything depends on knowledge there. Just speaking Krishna Katha and Gopal is arranging everything. He said like that. That was his realization, very deep realization. So, but before he said, I was thinking, Gurudev is not able to understand me. He is not using his power very nicely. So many people doing many things, so better Gurudev will stop them. But now I think I don't need to stop anybody, because just depend on Gopal. Just very nice example, but only now I a little bit trying to understand. Because by using his own example, he just trying to teach us that when we are thinking Gurudev is just like a human being, we are powerless. We want to get some sword, for example, or some flag, or some cloth, dress, just like weapon, to use it. Like one devotee, one disciple, he put on the dress of his guru. And he putting on this dress, he was walking through the city, and many people were giving respect to him. Finally, his Gurudev came to know about it, and at the evening when disciple returned back, he asked disciple, "Did you like using my dress?" Disciple answered, "Yes, Guru Maharaj. Everybody was giving so much respect to me." Gurudev said, "They did not give respect to you. They just respected your dress." so that is the situation. So then, if you want some position, people will give respect to your position, not to you. If you want to get some, so even we are getting initiation Diksha from our Gurudev, but if we are not qualified, people will give respect to us because we are initiated devotee. But actually they give respect to our position of initiated devotee, not to us. Because we just respect this position. But who we are? So this is I could not also understand it. But I got many, like we can say, some situation obstacles. Just after that only I now came to some understanding. Therefore I'm sharing it. So like big sword, so that I can do everything according to Krishna's will. Yes, I am like transparent. Whatever is you're getting through me from Krishna. Just follow me. Surrender to me. Yes, I'm right person. But finally, no power. Cannot do anything. Because so much pain. In return, I get so much pain also. So therefore, I'm not qualified for that sword. But actually, no need that sword because Krishna already he is arranging everything. Just we can surrender to him, and Krishna will arrange everything. He'll take care. Krishna will take care. Gopal will take care. Gurudev said, in Gadagiri, we have security, Gopal. Gopal is security. He is protecting all the temple. And also, in lockdown time, when there were no, the many temples, they cut their budget, not so many vegetables and fruits and flowers. In Gadagiri, everything was coming from different sources. And he said, this is why? Because Gopal is happy by devotee service. If we surrender to Gopal, Gopal will take care about us. So like family man, he should know this secret. If one is family man, he should know that how Gopal is caring. Otherwise he will be always with headache. How I can live, how I can survive, and maintain, pay that, pay this. But if he surrenders to Gopal, Gopal will take care also. You should have such realization. So that is, in any position we can surrender to Gopal, in any position. So, but Shripatishnachan Maharaj humbly said, Gurudev is not able to understand anything. So I was thinking like that. He's not exercising his power very nicely. So many people, he just should give them he should correct them. But he didn't correct. Why? He was showing mercy on them also, in different way. If we are thinking that Guru is just like human being and is sitting there, he's just mere out of stone, we cannot progress in Bhakti path. Constantly, always we should pray for the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Then we can progress in our Bhakti path. And no chance that we can become a Bhakta if we will think that Guru is a human being just like me. So will we pray for mercy? No need. So why are you praying for mercy? You're just like me. So one cannot advance in bhakti path. Yeah, this is from the class. So, 3. This is before Sripati Maharaj left this world. He spoke like that. That is November 23. And also we continue. Text 8. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Samitim Jayaha Ashwathama Vikarnascha Saumadati Stataivacha. There are personalities like you, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwathama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta called Bhurishrava, who are always victorious in battle. Duryodhana mentions the exceptional heroes in the battle, all of whom are very victorious. Vikarna is the brother of Duryodhana, Ashwathama is the son of Dronacharya, and Saumadati, or Bhurishrava, is the son of the king of the Bahlikas. Karna is the half-brother of Arjuna, as he was born of Kunti before her marriage with King Pandu. Kripacharya's twin sister married Dronacharya. Anye cha bahava shura madarte tyakta jivitaha nana shastra praharana sarve yuddha visharadaha. There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kind of weapons, and all are experienced in military science. Purport. As far as the others are concerned, like Jayadratha, Kritavarma, and Shalya, all are determined to lay down their lives for Duryodhana's sake. In other words, it is already concluded that all of them would die in the battle of Kurukshetra for joining the party of the sinful Duryodhana. Duryodhana was of course confident of his victory on account of the above-mentioned combined strengths of his friends. So this is the mercy of Saraswati Devi. It is said in the purport of by Baladev Bhushan that Saraswati Devi gave such words in the mouth of Duryodhana that they are prepared tyakto jivita. They will prepare to lay down their lives for my sake. This is just the mercy of Saraswati. Sometimes we want to control everything. We think we can control. But the truth will manifest. Truth will appear. Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj always said, Satyam eva jayate. You can do whatever you want. You can get high position. You can do everything. You can do politics. But one day, the truth will come. Truth will manifest. So better from the beginning to be sincere person. Very simple. Simple-hearted. Like child. Then you can overcome all the obstacles. And as the example, Gaur Swami Maharaj gave this, like small child, very innocent, with nice smile on his face. And a robber, Gunda, is coming, holding knife in left hand, his back, and by right hand giving him nice laddu, sweets. And this small child, he is very innocent. He is so happy, he's smiling and taking this laddu. But this robber, he wants just to kill this child and take the necklace, very beautiful golden necklace from his neck, but he cannot. By seeing his smiling face, he cannot. Like child is taking, so happy and taking this, is not thinking that, oh, this is my enemy. And finally he's understand, how can I do that? They're so innocent child. So we should be like that. It's not easy. I know. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam. Paryaptam tvidametesham balam bhima virakshitam. Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. Then this is the nature of material world. Miyate, it is called, like to measure. There are 3 dimensions in this material world, and we use it. Whatever object we can see here in this material world, we want to measure it. If somebody is speaking to us, we measure what is his position. Like in India, you like many this ACA, TTC, many different like titles. So one is like that, one is like that. So I remember then one in Gangtok, one person came to our temple, and he said, do you understand who am I? We said, whatever you speak is wrong, because he was just supporting Mayavada philosophy. He's wrong. You don't understand my position. He was very angry. So, but you see, that is only external. It's just external, but it is not the real situation. Yes, the real situation, we just want to measure everything, but who is really advanced or not, only pure devotee can see, only Antaryami can see, only Guru can see. You cannot cheat Vaishnava, you cannot cheat Guru. You cannot cheat Krishna. You can cheat only yourself. So herein, estimation of comparative strength is made by Duryodhana. He thinks that the strength of his armed forces is immeasurable, being specifically protected by the most experienced general, grandfather Bhishma. On the other hand, the forces of the Pandavas are limited, being protected by less experienced general Bhima, who is like a fig in the presence of Bhishma. So he always measured. Duryodhana was always envious of Bhima, because he knew perfectly well that if he should die at all, he would only be killed by Bhima. But at the same time, he was confident of his victory on account of the presence of Bhishma, who was a far superior general. His conclusion that he would come out of the battle victorious was well ascertained. Yeah, and it is said, Miyate anaya iti maya. So, like we can say, which is not truth, Maya is presenting such a way that we are accepting it is as truth. So Maya can make truth as untruth, and untruth as truth. And Jiva is in Maya. And when Jiva is going under the control of Maya, what is happening? And Jiva is trying to measure everything. Even Jiva is measuring Krishna. So to speak about others. So now people so much they can argue about our, like we can say, our ISKCON also, whatever is going on. That's only measuring actually. Like my Guru Maharaj, one time he said that devotees measuring too much, but they are not preaching. Really, real preacher is very rare. So this is the problem, like that. When we are doing politics, we are measuring, but we are not preaching. And there are like 2 types of external energy. External energy is having 2 types of activities. Avaranatmika and Prakshipatmika, yes? One is covering our Chetana, Avaranatmika, and Prakshipatmika is then covered, and then he pulls us away from Krishna. So, but when one is saying, I cannot be even for a moment without Krishna, then you should know he is in Yogamaya, he is internal potency. Maybe Rupa Sanatana Prabhu already can say like that, I don't know. But I'm just trying. So that we can say, one Maya is turning our face from Bhagavan Krishna, another Maya is turning our face to Bhagavan Krishna. There are like two Maya. One is Unmukhi Maya and one is Vimukhi Maya. Unmukhi is turning our face towards Krishna, and Vimukhi Maya away from Krishna. So, Yoga Maya Shakti also is called Gokuleshwari. Bhumirapo nalova yu kammano budirevacha ahankaraiti yamme binna prakritirashtada. So we can say like that: earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. This is 8 tattvas, 8 constitute my separated material energies. And Bhagavan also said, oh Arjuna, there is another energy, superior energy of mine, which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. Apare metastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam. Superior nature. That means the inferior nature is matter, but superior nature is the soul, is Atma. And Prabhupada said, the cosmic manifestation has no power to act unless it is moved by the superior energy, the living entity. So the living entity is so powerful, actually. If it is connected, if he is connected with Krishna. But we are powerless if we are not connected. We disconnected from Krishna by which means? By our anarthas. Just whatever we are, everybody is having his own attachments. So by these attachments, we cannot be attached to Krishna, we are attached to this material world. So just, first of all, we work with it. And another thing is that this material energy actually non-different also from Bhagavan, also is acting by his will also. Like we can say, Janatyeka parakantam saiva durga tadatmika. Tadatmika. This material energy is tadatmika. That means it is like him. It's because it's dedicated to his loving service also. There is another also superior potency whose form is on the same spiritual level as that of God himself. So that is called Mahavishnu Swarupini. That is called Gokuleshwari, or another way is Akhileshwari, Yogamaya Shakti. And this Yogamaya Shakti will expand the Leela of Bhagavan Krishna. That is called Leela Vistarini Shakti. And what more is going on? Through Yogamaya, through Leela, expanding Shakti Leela, Leela is going on, and also sweetness is relished by devotees. So much Madhurya. And due to Yogamaya potency, the Bhaktas are relishing the sweetness of the Leela, many types of Leelas of Bhagavan Krishna. It's like wonderful Leelas, astonishing everyone. And this material world also, Mahamaya Shakti Durga Devi, Durga means like fort. Brahmanda, our universe is just like a pot. And we jivas are remaining inside the Brahmandas. And this Brahmanda is called like prison house, jail. And the owner of this prison house is Durga Devi. So we are all inside the Durga Devi, controlled by Durga Devi. Therefore, we are measuring everything here. Because everything is limited here. Srishti stiti pralaya sadhana shakti reka chaye vayasya bhuvanani bibarti Durga icchanurupamapi yasya chacheshtate sa govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. This is from Brahma Samhita. Like the Maya, external potency, like is the shadow of the Chit potency, Chayeva, is worshipped by all people as Durga. Yes? She is agent of Krishna. So this is shadow, Chaya. When one man is passing, the shadow is walking. Yeah? This shadow is not the real one. Similarly, the unreality is being presented by Durga Devi. Durga Devi is doing this, but accordingly to sweet will of Govinda. So what we can learn from that? Nothing can happen without sweet will of Krishna. So no need to measure everything, like Duryodhana is doing. So, who are coming to control of Durga Devi? Only foolish, unfortunate foolish fellows like Duryodhana, those who have no desire of serving Krishna, that are coming under control of Durga Devi. But they think they can measure and they control everything. So can we say that we are all under the control of internal potency of Krishna? That is the question. We also are all under Durga Devi. Jiva is a superior energy. Krishna's part and parcel, Amsha. So, Mamayvamshu Jiva Luke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So why we will go under the control of Durga Devi? Because Jiva has forgotten. Jiva has forgotten about Krishna, Krishna's name, Krishna's form, Krishna's quality, Krishna's lila. And therefore, he has settled in the prison house. The Jiva's potency should not remain under the control of Maya, but due to this reason, he is accepting the administration of Durga Devi. So Bhagavan is given responsibility to Durga Devi. So you should chastise, you should inflict discipline and change them. Remind about me. So then they will come to me. Then when Maya will give so heavy, strong lashes, then one day will say, I'm so helpless. I'm so helpless. Please, Bhagavan, help me. Please help me. So then, like it is said, Maya is doing thankless job. Since I got heavy lashes from Maya, my face turned to Krishna, otherwise not. Otherwise not possible at all. Shvetashvatara Upanishad is saying, Mayam tu prakritim vidyan mayanam tu maheshwaram. Who is Maya's husband? Maya's husband is Maheshwara. From this we came to understand that if we will forget Krishna, we will get so much pain. Painful, very painful condition, very ill fortune, unfortunate fellow. So Bhagavatam is saying, Bhayam dvitiya biniveshatasya ishada petasya viparyayo smriti. By forgetting Bhagavan, we going for so many things from this, but from that our bad fortune started. It's very, very painful if someone will forget Bhagavan, but this time, when one is forgetting Bhagavan, he is, due to illusion, he is thinking, I am in blissful situation. So they don't worry of Maya, they cannot understand, they say it is very nice. Like I remembering in Gadaigiri, and I was listening to Sripad Chand Maharaj, and he was always chastising me. And only now I can understand that he was just seeing my future. Therefore he was chastising. But that time, sometimes I could not understand why it is happening. Now I can understand. After getting lashes from Maya. Yes. So, and also why Maya is giving so much punishment? Because we will think about Bhagavan. We will connect with Krishna in despair. Unless Maya will give some punishment, we cannot think about Bhagavan. That is the meaning of Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Because 3 hunters are there. So Maya is she is using these hunters. Adhibhautika, Adhyatmika, Adhidaivika. We already spoke about that. Yes, 3 tapa. So Maya is acting with these 3 hunters. Suffering from body and mind, suffering from others, suffering from gods, from devatas. Still we are not thinking about Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada said, in spite of this punishment, if someone is not thinking about Krishna, he will think about Krishna in the time of death. Death personified. So that for Duryodhana will be like that. After a little bit punishment, if someone is turning his face towards Krishna, Maya cannot do anything. Maya cannot do anything. So we find here very important information for us. Just a little bit, wait. Maybe as an example, we can read some more text just to show it. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagamavastitaha bhishmamiva birakshantu bhavanta sarvayevahi. All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic points of entrance into the phalanx of the army. So Duryodhana, after praising the prowess of Bhishma, further considered that others might think they had been considered less important. So in his usual diplomatic way, he tried to adjust the situation in the above words. So Duryodhana is still not surrendered. Yeah, we already surrendered by listening class, but Duryodhana is still not yet surrendered. What to do? We continue thinking about Duryodhana. So we are thinking, when Arjuna will start? Only listening about Duryodhana is it's not so interested. It's so boring because we already surrendered. Only Duryodhana not surrendered. But are we really surrendered? Did we really surrender? That's the question. So this is the situation. I finish this purport. And he emphasizes that Bhishma Dev was undoubtedly the greatest hero, but he was an old man, so he just measuring. Yes, he is guru, but he is an old man. Oh, maybe he is not capable to take care about all disciples. So everyone must especially think of his protection from all sides. He might become engaged in the fight, and the enemy might take advantage of his full engagement on one side. Therefore, it was important that other heroes not leave their strategic positions and allow the enemy to break the phalanx. Yeah. So Duryodhana is thinking, because he wants to manage. Is it clear? Clear. He wants to manage, but he wants to manage in front of Krishna. That is the problem only. As king is okay. He should manage because he is king, he is politician. But in front of Krishna, what you can manage? Duryodhana clearly felt that the victory of the Kurus depended on the presence of Bhishma Deva. He was confident of the full support of Bhishma Deva and Dronacharya in the battle because he well knew that did not even speak a word when Arjuna's wife Draupadi, in her helpless condition, had appealed to them for justice when she was being forced to appear naked in the presence of all the great generals in the assembly. That's a very important thing. The Bhishma Deva and Dronacharya, they fell from their position. After they falling from this position, they become powerless because they did not protect Draupadi. That's the situation here. sometimes we listen others who is speaking about our Guru minimizing his position, or Prabhupada, ISKCON, like that. And we're saying, yes, you're also true. That's also true. Yes, we have also many problems. And our faith, and we're losing our faith. We become weak. Just from that we can understand how we should give respect to Guru always, every moment. We should do Guru Puja and should protect Guru's mission. Like mission of Guru depends on everybody, on all disciples. It depends actually. Like Sripad Maharaj, before he left this world, he was thinking about that, how this mission will be protected, so that pure Krishna Katha will never stop in our society. Otherwise, he said, Mahaprabhu's movement will be collapsed very soon, he said like that. In his last words, he write down, while being in hospital, he write down, like an homage to Tirobhava, on Tirobhava of Gorgovinda Swami Maharaj. So here it is said that he was confident of the full support of Bhishma Deva and Dronacharya in the battle, because he well knew they didn't speak any word. They didn't protect. They already were powerless. Although naked in the presence of all the great generals in the assembly, although he knew that the two generals had some sort of affection for the Pandavas, he hoped that these generals would now completely give it up, as they had done during the gambling performances. So that is his plan. And then after that we will continue next time, listening about how they were blowing the conch. There's many important things here, because actually Duryodhana also powerless. We will see when he will listen to the blow, to the sound, from the conch shell of Krishna and Arjuna. Duryodhana's heart will be shaken. That's very important. How we should be careful in our spiritual life. Should be sincere and simple, like child, and surrender to Guru and depend on Krishna. That is our lesson. That is our sadhana, and we're trying to do that. In any situation, not doing any politics. Even everybody is politician around you, but you should try to avoid it. Don't associate with politicians too much closely. Be careful, take care about your spiritual life, and develop your faith very nicely. Hare Krishna. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari. Do you have any questions? Maybe someone in YouTube or here, Rupa Sanatan Prabhu, maybe you have some commentary or question. You just recently came to Kolkata in grand ceremony, Bhakti Bhavan.
Yes, Bhakti Bhavan and Foundation Stone, two ceremony. Bhakti Bhavan opened. So they opened, and the family of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, they had come. The great granddaughter, and they gave many articles. Like now, ISKCON has even the Kurma Shila, which Bhakti Sansari Thakur worship, and even Govardhan Shila, which Jagannath Das Babaji gave to Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Then Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Achman Cup, and many of his like awards that he won even from British government, and his medals and some of his coins, articles, they are also kept now there. His bed where he departed same place at Bhakti Hall, his room, all have been now preserved and inaugurated in same style, but now everything now good. Previously the roof was falling somehow here. Then 20th was foundation stone of Prabhupada's birthplace. So we did Bhumi Puja then. Discipleship. So we dug that ground 20 feet and we put Ananta Shesha DT is kept. That now memorial building.
Thank you, so nice. This is also victory. Yeah, like we're reading now. Pandava's victory. So this is also our victory. When we celebrate such ceremonies, we also feel this is like our victory. Because we are connected. We are being connected with Krishna by that. We can get more connection. It's very nice. The more we connected, more we strong in our devotional activities and more we can do. That's nice. Thank you a lot. Okay, Hare Krishna. So I will try to continue, just slowly. Thank you for your support. Actually, I understand that long time I didn't give class because when I came to Russia and it was difficult, but now can try again. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripasindubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavana. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki jai. Hari Bol.